This is an HP Pavilion M9517C. This tower came out in 2008, which makes this computer 15 years old. We're gonna find out if this thing can run Windows 11, and if it can, we're gonna see if we could get some games running on it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I like to make videos on tech, music, and above all, gaming. Let's get started. So after I downloaded Windows 11, I used Rufus to make a bootable USB. I had to make sure I selected the correct partition scheme or else I would get this error. I booted off the USB and it looks like Windows 11 is loading up. Nice. I went through all the steps and I was feeling very positive about this until I saw this. Oof, that was pretty slow. Anyway, I completed the setup and it looks like Windows 11 is running on this computer. I then restarted my computer and I noticed it took almost 60 seconds for Windows to be ready. I wasn't too surprised by this because this is a 15-year-old computer. I was curious to see what games this machine could run, so I went on to Can You Run It and look at the terrible score I got. No problem. To my surprise, this is telling me that my computer can run modern games like Valorant and Fortnite. I highly doubted it, but I had to try it. So Fortnite looked like it was gonna work, but it did nothing and it just brought me back to Epic Games with no error or nothing. Valorant also didn't work, but it was nice enough to tell me why. Now I want to try some games that I think should run on this computer. Let's start with Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 did work, but it was unplayable. Check it out. Okay, not off to a good start. Loaded into a game, and as you can see, everything looks fine until I start moving. The key input lag pretty much makes this game unplayable. I tried my best to demonstrate that. Next up is Age of Empires. I let this run for a while and it looks like the computer was really trying, but after a few minutes I gave up and moved on to the next game. And here's where things started getting weird. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Let that run for a few minutes. Nothing. I tried it again. What's this? Since this is the first time you've run the Punk Buster setup, we need to check for updates. So at this point, I'm pretty hopeful. This is actually a 404 error, but I'm not sure how this is going to affect the installation, and I can't imagine that it's any good. And here I see this window. Welcome to setup for DirectX. Awesome. After about a minute, this window appears. .NET Framework 3.5. I guess I need that too. In the background, you can see that the installation for DirectX is complete. .NET took almost half an hour to install. When it finished, it suggested that I restart my computer, which is good to do after any installation, but then this happened. Wow. Inaccessible boot device. I wanted to fix this, so I started up automatic repair, and it started diagnosing my PC. After that, it attempted repair, and I thought it was gonna work, but I got the same exact error. Inaccessible boot device. I didn't want to give up just yet. I booted up automatic repair. I selected startup repair. It started diagnosing my PC again, but I didn't have much hope until I saw that it was checking the disk for errors. I also ran the memory diagnostic tool, but it didn't report any errors. Windows rebooted, and I'm about to find out if it worked.
Oh my god, I think it worked. Incredible.
Nice. I can't believe it worked. Okay, let's try this again. So I actually have no idea what this is. I've never seen this before. I tried to find Call of Duty on the list, but I guess it wasn't there. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I just closed it. And then this shows up again. I'm not gonna do that again. Let's try Counter-Strike. It looks like it needs DirectX, which apparently I don't have. I very well could be doing something wrong, so if anyone knows anything about this, please comment below. It would be much appreciated. Rocksmith didn't work, although I don't know why I thought it would. Let's see if Left 4 Dead 1 is any better. This time, I loaded into an online game, and same story as before. Watch me try my absolute hardest to get into the safe room.
Turn your light off.
Cover me.
Let's see if Freedom Fighters loads up. Microsoft DirectX. Next up is Half-Life. This was actually okay. The movement and the camera felt smooth, and the key input response was on point. But when the train stopped, the audio just cut off. I thought this was super interesting. Anyway, I kept moving around, and then I'm stuck. I literally can't move. I can look around, but I can't move.
Not moving. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. I cannot move. I can't jump. I can look around. I can't move. There's no sound. What is going on?
Super curious as to why this happened. If you have any thoughts on this, please comment below. Later, I went into my settings and noticed that the volume was turned all the way down. After I turned it back up, this is what I hear. Let's move on to the next game. Max Payne. The intro played well, so that was cool. But when the opening cutscene played, there was no sound. Absolutely none. Not even in the comic strip. You just heard the clicks. Now when the game begins, you hear some sound effects, but you can't hear Max talking or narrating at this point. I went into the settings to see if the sounds were turned down, but everything looked fine.
What the hell?
I'm gonna skip this scene because it was super sad. So again, no sound on the comics or the cutscene. We do hear some sound effects, but no narration from Max. Apart from that, this game is 100% playable. No key input lag. The movement and camera motion were smooth. But too bad I'm not good at video games. So I hope you enjoyed my analysis of using Windows 11 on an old computer. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one.